Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the long-awaited episode 7 or something of Dimension Dorks on Nerdbot's Twitch channel tonight because Facebook is fucked.
So fucked.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg.
It's pretty bad right now. So
And Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Both of them.
We're trying some new things out, and we hope that you enjoy it. We might have some people coming in from Scuba Steph's Twitch following, maybe from Jeromy TV's Twitch following. I don't think I actually ever got it to host. So, maybe that's just not going to happen for Loki Hates You's following, but, fuck me. So, without further ado, we are going to introduce our guests real quick. We introduced them last week, so they don't get a whole big thing again this week. Let's start with Producer Rob.
Hey, how's it going?
Producer Rob, I don't think your mic is on.
Well,
R.I.P.
Producer Rob.
I hear you
Try
now.
it again.
No.
I'm not getting them. Try it now.
How about now? Oh,
Yeah, that's my.
He's alive.
Oh, yeah.
I hear you.
You gotta hit that button.
How's it going?
So, Producer Rob, what have you been up to this past week?
We just did our farewell episode for Christina on Nerd Talk Live.
Oh.
Super sad. We were crying. There were tears. There were songs of rent. There were rants. A typical Monday. And just
media.
normal stuff.
Yeah, because she's going on to have a baby.
Yeah, she gonna have the babies.
A baby.
The baby.
Super cute.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to her real fast. She just did a thing for D&D.
Oh, yeah.
She just did an episode on YouTube.
Yeah.
That
Or,
explains perception versus intuition.
Wow.
It was the Rick
from
and
the
Morty.
handbook.
I'll have
No,
to
she
watch
did
that.
she did the Rick and Morty stream, but she had an episode that is a guide to the handbook.
Oh, yeah, the Critical Role
that
one.
she is doing episodes for. So if you are a D&D fan, definitely check those out.
Let's all just take a moment to realize that Christina is a little more successful.
Factual.
Next up, we've got regular Rob, non-producer Rob. What's up?
Hi, I don't produce anything.
It's true. I've seen him in the I've seen him in the bathroom. It's all sweat. That's it.
More or less.
Other than that, he just pushes real hard. Nothing comes out. So yeah, you had a rough
Fiber,
drive up
bro.
here.
Fiber.
We didn't have time for a full wardrobe change and makeup.
Well, what are you going to do?
But I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. I like this look.
I had a
for
rough
you.
drive. I had a rough weekend.
Yeah.
You still look like a pirate.
A little bit.
Just naturally.
You're the only person dressed up, so you.
He's for the booty.
So thank you for coming out tonight,
man.
regular Rob. We're about to figure out if you are in the mood for mutiny.
Ooh. It's funny. You don't understand. Sunday on my 17-hour day in the airport, I was thinking about this game today and all the little stuff that I could be doing. And so yeah.
D&D's got that effect on people. Once you get hooked, it's hard to not be immersed in the character.
Oh, my God.
I feel
I've
like
been
a
trying
crazy
to...
person.
You said airport. You mean dock? Like a boat?
The boot.
Oh, I've been trying to figure out 12
I
different
spent my
ways.
weekend in St. Louis.
You mean on a boat?
St. Louis is landlocked.
Regular Rob is a scoundrel of Skullport. Next up, Scuba Steph.
Wait, who's Skullport?
What's up?
Sorry.
Scuba Steph. So yeah, last time we played, it was your very first time playing D&D. What are you thinking? What are your first impressions?
I loved it. I actually got more invested than I thought I would. I
Okay.
was like, where's my drunken character gonna go? Is my character gonna fall asleep on the sidewalk or
right.
save some people? I'm invested. So
Serious
I really
life
like
choices.
it.
That's right. I'm glad to hear that you're giving it some thought outside of.
I'm all for it.
You're doing some homework.
Yes.
Cool. We're gonna see what happens with. What are you looking at? Pretty soon. Next up, Jeromy TV, the most famous Twitch celebrity that we have on today's stream. What's going on, Jeromy?
I don't know if that's a huge statement. It's just I think it's a by comparison.
Do you? I can't seem to get this hosting thing to happen from Loki Hates You, but I'm hoping.
You go to your dashboard, chat, /host space Nerdbot Media.
Maybe it's the wrong slash.
Ooh, behind
Host
the scenes.
Nerdbot Media.
And if anybody in the chat
No,
would like to
that-
host us,
That didn't work.
that's how you do it.
Hosts Nerdbot Media.
You're putting
Yeah.
a space right?
I am, and it's just not it's just disappearing as soon as I hit enter.
All right.
Well, fuck me. Okay, so Jeromy,
As long as you're watching, it's the view count that really matters.
what we want, I want to see some Jeromy emotes, some Jeromy TV emotes.
I did put some in there. I'll show off my little emotes that are specific for my channel.
So guys, if you got them, there they are.
There they are.
Wow, look, it's so cute. You got your hype.
Oh, I missed Sad Jeromy. Hold on,
Got your
everybody.
King
Gotta get Sad
Jeromy.
Jeromy in there.
Ooh, sad Jeromy.
Icy, what's up, Icy?
Oh, there's sad Jeromy.
Icy
Yeah.
is a moderator for my channel
Hey, Icy Widowmaker. Good
and
to
a
see
big
you.
D&D fan, so I'm really happy he's here.
Double threat. So, guys, like I said, we're not going to go into too much of introduction stuff today. However, we should recap last episode. Let's talk about what happened last time.
With your cursed dice.
With my apparently cursed dice that I do fine with, but all of you can't seem to fucking figure it out.
Fact.
Flickeris.
What happened last time was we had 4 adventurers, of course, and they all were summoned to the Great Tower of Dirt Shallow. It's a town that is not super well-to-do during the current economic situation. And Dirt
Pulling
Shallow...
from real life.
Yeah, it's the NASDAQ is down in Dirt Shallow. So the farmers are struggling, even though the crops are coming in just fine. There's money to be had, but none to be made. It seems it's best to be a thief these days in Dirt Shallow rather than trying to make an honest living, because the tax man, he comes to get you. That being said, the town's magical guardian, Tichondrius the wizard, summoned you to the 60th floor of his tower, and each of you made the arduous journey up there. Tichondrius was disappointed in the caliber of some of you, as you did arrive perhaps a little drunk.
Guilty.
And the rest of you were not impressed by Tichondrius. I'm looking at you, Jude,
Nope.
you son of a bitch. And
All I wanted to do was blow him up. Is that too much to ask
yeah,
for?
you wanted to
Yes.
fight the wizard. You have no idea what he's capable of. That being said, he assigned you a very vague quest, which was to enlist yourself in the services of Prince Luscivious III. Prince Luscivious is the son of the king, and he is not well loved by the citizenry. He lives in a giant manor, which took years and years to build. Several people died in the construction of it, but Luscivious lives like a prince in his princely manor. Upon arrival, before even leaving the tower, the only real instruction that Tichondrius gave you was to do the right thing. That being said, you went on your merry way, and you arrived at Luscivious Manor. It was an enormous palatial, what do you call it, a plantation-style home. 2 stories, but 2 very tall stories, so it's an enormous building. You entered and you were introduced to the prince himself, and you were introduced by his personal bodyguard, Dirkson, head of the prince's enforcer squad. Dirkson took it upon himself to try and assign each of you a job around the house. Unfortunately, he couldn't find much worth in any of you because Dirkson is a real hard son of a bitch.
Be an asshole.
He is a total asshole. He took you upstairs, and he, knowing that Dr. Professor Cornelius is in fact a doctor and a professor, he sent you to look into the sickness of the princess. The princess revealed herself to have some sort of stomach bug, but then secretly, and possibly with the knowledge of her royal guards, her personal royal guards, she slipped you the knowledge that maybe her sickness wasn't all it's cracked up to be, and she gave you a mysterious bottle which contained what?
It was a perfume that had a mysterious stopper, and it did not smell like perfume in the way that perfume should smell.
Right. So the princess has something going on. The rest of you were shown around the upper floor where there was a trophy room with all sorts of dead animals that the credit for killing them had been taken by Luscivious himself. Now, producer Tim, can I get a little background noise here?
No music.
Let me get. There's something.
Should we do a
yeah.
quick breakdown of our characters for the new people?
Sure, let's do that. Let's start with you, Jeromy. Because you do have a very special sort of skill set right now. Actually, before we even go on, let me just keep going through the house. You saw the trophy room. Dirkson takes a particular interest in enlisting Jude in the guards. Jude is played by producer Rob here. And then he took you down into the basement. Along the way, he assigned Wudda. Oh, that was real loud. He assigned Wudda to kitchen duty, where Wudda started making some bread, and through some sort of hangover, drunkenness,
Throw up on bread.
threw up on your own.
Threw up
bread.
on bread.
Throw up on bread.
While that was happening,
dude.
Captain Sharkchum and Dr. Professor Cornelius were left in the dormitories of the servants, which were basically a hollowed-out pit underneath the house, to find a rat-infested cot that they could call their home from here on out. And Jude, our local crossbow master, was taken into the next room, which turned out to be the dungeon/torture chamber, where several maniacs were just taking people apart for whatever crimes they may or may not have ever committed. He was instructed to execute an old man who was no longer able to take care of himself. Jude, not willing to execute an old man who didn't deserve it, decided to take the battle to Dirkson. And so now...
Well, to be fair, Dirkson grabbed him by the balls.
Dirkson was explaining something that facilitated a certain amount of emphasis.
With a kiss?
With a kiss.
With a little kiss. And so Dirkson is now fighting Jude as well, and a couple other characters have run to Jude's aid. And here we are. So let's talk about our characters. Let's talk about Dr. Professor Cornelius.
Ah, yes, Dr. Professor Cornelius, at your service. I am a wanderer and a detective by trade. Mystery is my mistress. I like to solve puzzles, but I also not much of a fighter. I usually have people do the fighting for me.
All right, and next up is Scuba Steph and her Kara Wudda.
My name is Wudda. What are you looking at? Okay, I want some alcohol. It's been 24 hours. I need some vodka. Vodka and rum.
And that's literally her whole character.
What are you looking at?
She's also a wizard, but, you know, an incredibly drunk
I
wizard.
do the magic. Your girl wants the magic. I do the magic.
an alcoholic wizard. Next up is Captain Sharkchum.
Hello, Captain Sharkchum. Charming and chumming.
I believe you even quoted the character description on your character sheet as being notoriously eccentric and daring?
It's on here somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Notoriously eccentric.
That one.
But perhaps you can recognize a few attributes from Captain Sharkchum being very similar to other pop culture characters that you may have seen.
Tune in last week.
Yeah.
Again, we don't bring that up. We don't want big Disney coming down on us.
He's just a pirate.
We don't say
Just a pirate.
we don't say the D word unless that word is dicks.
Or dice. How
yeah.
about dice?
I guess.
dick.
I'm trying not to think about that. I've already got enough to do as it is.
All right.
Sorry.
Finally, we have Jude, the man with the plan.
Hey, Jude.
When can I just blow stuff up?
That is 100% of Jude's dialogue thus far. I was looking through the clips from last week, and I was like, oh man, when I do the character highlight on Jude, it's going to be like, when can I blow things up? Cut to, when can I blow things up? Cut to, can I blow that up? Cut to, I'd like to blow that up now, please.
Well, if people would let me blow stuff up, this wouldn't be happening.
So yeah, Jude's a man with a big gun, and by gun I mean crossbow. So
Well, in both ways.
yeah, so Jude is currently surrounded by maniacs and the captain of the prince's enforcers. And instead of being in a quiet house where there's music playing, they are instead in a different place.
Oh, here comes the sad stuff, sad music from last week.
The crying, the
The
screaming.
music I play while I'm in the shower.
The basement of the house is much darker. It's a much darker place to be.
Oh, no.
And so,
There it is.
There it is.
there we go.
You can hear me crying in the background.
Now, I believe that the last person to go was Jude, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jude rolled a number. Oh.
Yeah, Jude rolled a natural 1, but honestly, being surrounded by four maniacs and a really disheveled veteran, I think is going to be quite enough to keep him occupied without having him drop his weapon or fall to the ground because he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So let's just keep it at that. So with that being said, you missed your shot. It was a real tragedy. So, unfortunately, now that that's happened, you're going to get the shit beat out of you by a bunch of madmen.
Hell yeah.
They're all holding torture implements that they've been just wrecking people's face balls with. Some of them have sharp saw blades, some of them have clubs, some of them have scalpels, but they're all coming after you, and they're going to hit you with a bunch of things. So let's see what happens. Now, another thing I do want to say about that is because they have you surrounded, they have advantage. Also, they have pack tactics, so they have advantage, but you don't know that. So here we go. Let's see how badly beaten up Jude is going to get right now. First, Maniac runs up to you and looks you dead in your eyes. His teeth are browning, and between them there's bits of human flesh and blood in his patchy facial hair. Yeah.
Trying to say something?
He is trying to say something, and what he's trying to say is, I'm gonna eat your dick off. And he swings a weird weapon-y thing at you. Unfortunately, wait, hold on. Let me see what your AC is. So he does that, and he misses. The second guy swings, and he misses. The third guy swings, and he hits you for 6 points of damage. And the fourth guy swings, and he misses too. So, Dirkson, Jude, as things go, with 4 guys trying to hit you, you've managed to stay pretty limber, and you're being a bit dodgy. You understand?
Because I'm determined to blow stuff up.
Right. That being said, okay, so those guys have went. Captain Sharkchum, there is now a madman standing within 5 feet of you. And so in order to move away from him without getting hit, you would need to use a disengage action. However, you don't need to. You could just fight where you stand. That being said, you have a crossbow, and I believe you have a rapier? Yeah. So you can start engaging in melee combat with the guy that's standing right next to you, or you can run away.
Could I run away using my jar of dirt?
Oh,
That's what I was thinking about all fucking
you
week.
do possess a jar of dirt.
I have a jar of dirt.
Now,
They don't have trademark on jar of dirt.
I want to make something. I want to make something very clear about the jar of dirt. Once deployed, the jar of dirt does not choose who it affects, and so you might end up being as much of a victim to the jar of dirt as anybody else.
Or Jude, which would be funny because Jude started this whole fight.
I would love Jude to die. That'd be good.
I want to point out to everybody who's new, last week Jude just started this whole fight in the middle of a dungeon
Out of
surrounded by
nowhere.
enemies.
You know what? When someone else grabs your balls, let's
I
see
take
what
it
you
as a
respond.
compliment.
Dirkson was just showing us around.
Dirkson asked Jude to do something that was unconscionable, and it's possible that Jude was just the first person to do the right thing.
Oh, okay.
See?
Okay.
In my attempt to blow things up, I knew I'd do something right.
So, Captain Sharkchum, you wanna fight? You wanna see what's in that mysterious jar of dirt?
I want to see what's in that jar of dirt.
Here
Hell
we
yeah.
go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let's do it.
If I get hit, I'm going to be so mad.
You'll get hit. It's fine.
Yeah, it's. Let me just look up the stats on that.
The
I'm
dust
gonna
of
be
sneezing and choking, if you will.
If I avoided all those attacks just to die from a fucking jar of dirt, I swear to
please,
God,
God.
I'm gonna
Please.
I'm gonna flip this table. I'm gonna
God.
snap.
All
Die
right.
by dirt.
So, you're not gonna run away from the guys first.
False.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
you're-
no. Could I? No, because then...
You could disengage and still have an action left to throw the jar of dirt away from yourself.
I'll do that. That's probably smarter.
Okay. Well, that's actually not how it's deployed. It's deployed by throwing it directly above your own head.
We'll do that then.
Okay. So, do you want to get actually closer to your enemies when you do it? I mean, it seems like it's
got
gonna.
a 30-foot radius, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like
Jesus Christ.
30.
I read up
feet.
on it,
Yeah,
man.
that's gonna get everybody.
Oh,
That's
great.
It's the only person it's not gonna get is Cornelius, who's standing 35 feet away.
Yay.
Or me.
See, I hope
You're
the
outside.
drunk dies.
Which
right.
one?
Deploying the jar of dirt. Everyone roll a d20, adding your Constitution modifier.
You just mean the people in the affected area, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I
not
do.
you, Steph. You're not in the room yet.
Fuck.
You're not in the room yet. It's
know.
good.
You don't
thing.
I
want
just
any
want to
of
be
this.
part of the team.
don't-
I just want,
You don't
I just
want
want
any
Jude
of
to
this.
die.
You are a dick when you're drunk.
Okay. Let's see here. First guy makes it. Second guy fails. Third guy makes it. Fourth guy fails. Okay. So 2 of the thugs are affected by the jar of dirt, and they immediately start sneezing and coughing.
Was one
Yeah.
of them the one that was entangled?
Yes, one of them was one
Damn
that
it.
was entangled. However, the Dirkson man, he gets he doesn't get affected by it.
Son of a...
Creature affected in this way, is incapacitated and suffocating. Okay, what did we get for rolls, everybody?
16 plus 1, 17.
Well, 6. Okay, you got a 17. What'd you get, Jude?
I got a 8 plus 2, so 10.
Yikes. Okay.
Crap.
So you are now incapacitated and suffocating, Jude. Producer Tim, if you could just look up both incapacitated and suffocating to make sure that we're playing this right. Everyone
This
else
is bullshit.
has saved.
I defend my honor and your fucking jar of dirt.
I've got a jar of dirt. Angus, what's inside it?
There's also a knight outside.
Apparently death. No, I got the
Coughing
knife.
and sneezing.
No, a knight, a Knigget. He is also affected by it.
Really?
It's within 30 feet.
Oh man.
And there's just a yep, he gets a critical fail. So he is also affected by it.
The knights are on our side. They're the one people in the whole house trying to help us.
So yeah, he's now suffocating from this jar of dirt situation that you just made happen. Producer Tim, can you draw me a big 60-foot circle in the area around Captain Sharkchum? All right, Captain Sharkchum.
Like a big old Cheech and Chong
you are-
smoke cloud? Or?
You are unaffected by. I believe you have to hold Alt in order to get the circle out of the paintbrush square tool. Okay, so Captain Sharkchum, you've deployed your jar of dirt. You can still either disengage, dash, or hide. You can't hide. There's nowhere to hide. But you can still run away should you choose to.
I would like to run away, please.
Okay, which direction would you like to run?
Towards the door.
You're a dick.
Well, you know.
Do you want to?
I came in, tried to save your ass, shot my crossbow, missed.
Do you want to chance getting hit, or do you want to just use your disengage action, which will make sure you don't get hit?
I'd like to use my disengage action.
Do you want to exit all the way outside the door?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Come hang out with me, bro.
All right. So you've exited, and now you're outside, leaving your incapacitated friend. Jude.
You are an asshole. You are an asshole.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
man.
Chaos ensues.
Welcome to
boy.
the stream where regular Rob is a dick to producer Rob.
That being said, Cornelius, you have now freed one of the prisoners who said in the last episode that you're going to need all the help you can get. And if you unlocked his chains and gave him a weapon, he would be happy to fight on your side.
This is correct.
He takes off and he runs He runs into the.
Well, I didn't give him a weapon or anything yet.
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't have the weapon yet.
Oh no, I'm not a fool.
All right, so he says, "Give me the knife."
So I want to speak to him in rogue speak.
It will take you 4 times longer to say anything in Thieves' Cant that you would normally say. So it will have to be either a very short phrase or it'll take you more than a round to say it.
I will say to him that I will give him the knife in exchange for him taking a job for me. If he lets me hire him right now.
He looks hurriedly over to the descending dust that was just thrown from the hands of Captain Sharkchum, and he says something in Thieves' Cant which equates to, "We'll settle this later," and he sprints.
Well, does he take the knife? I was holding out the knife.
If you're holding out the knife, if you're holding out the knife for him to take it, he just takes it. He doesn't agree to anything, but he just takes it. And he immediately runs up and basically grabs Jude under the arms. And he's going to try and drag Jude out of there.
Oh, thank God somebody actually likes me around here.
But he doesn't have enough speed or strength to do it this turn.
Oh no!
That being said, it is now. What do you want? Turn.
I don't get a movement
What
or
are you
anything.
looking at?
Your turn will come when we reach your priority.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. I mean, you can take an attack of opportunity on him. That's about the only thing you could do as a reaction.
Oh no, I'm not going to attack my new hired friend.
So Wudda, your movement is 30 feet, correct?
What? Yes.
Okay. You keep walking towards what you perceive as Captain Sharkchum through a doorway, and you've just entered the basement. You have no idea what's going on, but you do know what Sharkchum looks like, and you approach him.
Who are you?
Who are you?
If you just had a bunch of drunk cats, that would be this group right here.
What are you doing? Where's
Now,
my shoe?
I'm going to say something. Every round of combat is supposed to take about 6 seconds. So, Captain Sharkchum and Wudda, I'm going to give you 6 seconds to determine what's going on right now. And if you don't hash it out by then, we're moving on to the next player. So I'm going to be silently counting in my head, starting now.
There's a big battle inside, and they're
They're
murderers.
just everyone's mad at each other. I just want peace on earth. They're just.
There's no peace, mate.
All right, Wudda, you have determined that there's a big battle going on. You look to your left, and you can see figures inside the chamber battling each other. Do you want to do something violent towards them, or do you want to approach them, or what?
Yes.
Do you want to approach them, or do you want to try and attack somebody?
No.
Yes.
You know what my favorite part of your character
All right.
sheet? It says, I am drunk. I love getting drunk. Drinking is one of my peers. My flaws, I am drunk right now, and if I'm not, I'm trying to be.
It's true.
This
All
is her
right.
character sheet.
Yeah, I'm going to say Wudda stands staring blankly at Captain Sharkchum, his eyes glazed over, a bit of spittle caught in the corner of his mouth. Moving on. Dirkson's mad, and he's wiping this dust off his nose, and he looks at you, Jude, and he says, I'm going to put you down to bed. And we're going to see if that crossbow does you any good when you're fucking dead. And he swings a long sword at you, but he's got advantage. Ooh, that's a critical. All right. That being said, we're going to add another D8 to that roll because why not? All right, he does 10 damage to you, Jude, and then he swings his short sword, and that's, even more of a thing. Yeah, so he just did 10 damage to you. So, Jude, you took a couple stabs. You're trying to breathe. You can't breathe. You're incapacitated. You just don't, you're not feeling this. You don't like this.
No, I am not.
Okay. That guy's not going to take a turn. All right, the knight who's up and he's now incapacitated. He's going to try to shake this dust off, and his buddy, the other knight, runs up to him and he's like, "What's going on? What happened?" And hold on, let's see if he makes. He's a. And he does not make his saving throw, so he just keeps choking. But his buddy drags him up to the corner here, as the knight who is standing near the door just is choking to death.
Oh my god.
Cornelius, you have
Yes.
handed a dagger to an assassin.
I have.
You're outside of the. You just saw Captain Sharkchum throw what you know to be the dust of sneezing and choking up in the air and incapacitate friend and foe alike.
So the assassin and Jude have both taken damage, right?
Jude has taken damage. Dirkson has taken damage, and the assassin have taken damage.
So I think I want to move into position to try to heal the assassin and Jude so that they have a better chance of escaping.
Oh, thank God!
So
Somebody is helping.
nice.
Someone on this team is trying to help me.
Wow.
Your movement is 25 feet, correct?
I believe so because of tiny gnome legs.
Okay.
Itty bitty gnome legs.
You can get basically. I'll show you the furthest north you can get. That's the furthest north you can get.
Okay, and going into the dust doesn't affect me, right?
No, it's all
just-
settled. It's
yeah.
all settled to the ground.
Perfect. I am going to. How much damage have they both taken?
Oh, I've taken almost. I'm almost dead.
He's down to
Yeah.
12 health.
12. Really?
I'm on 12 out of 49.
Excellent.
Jesus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Oh yeah, no,
is,
it's bad.
All right, so Jude looks real bad, and the assassin doesn't look great either. He's not incredibly stout of body right now, anyways, because he's been
All right,
locked
so
up in
since
shack.
the assassin has Jude in arm,
right, he's
I
not
am going
incapacitated.
to hit them with my my level 2 spell, which is the Healing Spirit.
Nice.
Which is an owl that I summon forth that goes forth and heals the people in that 5-foot square. So it's going to heal both of them, right?
Yeah. Well, if you put the square directly between them, I guess we could play it that way. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna aim the owl to hit both of them so I can heal them both at the same time.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a little owl here. Boink! Here's your owl.
Oh,
Is
so
that his
pretty.
Patronus?
So
That's
big.
my Patronus.
I respect that.
All right, so you're going to put that owl right there. And that owl, each of you is going to roll what, a d6?
So Spirit looks stressful. It doesn't say here.
I believe it's a d6 of healing. So each of you, let me make sure we got to do this at the beginning of the spell. Healing spirit. Oh, that healing feeling.
And it lasts for up to 1 minute.
Right. Nature spirit appears 5 foot. The spirit looks transparent till the spell ends. Okay. 1d6 hit points to that creature. Spirit can heal as a bonus action on your turn. You can move the spirit up to 30 feet.
It's 1d6 plus 1d6/SL HP.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to have each of you roll a d6 now. Or I'm going to have actually just Jude and my
Rogue.
assassin. Okay, so cool. Yeah, each of them looks a little better, but Jude is still incapacitated with the sneezing.
Okay, what's my hit points at now?
Your hit points. Did you roll the d6?
Yes.
Add
I
that.
We almost got it.
got just 2.
Okay, you got 2, so you're at 14.
Okay.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
But the owl stays there for like a minute, so he can get healing.
As long as you maintain concentration and you don't either cast another concentration spell or get hit by someone, then yes, the owl will stay there.
Okay.
Unless you move it, you can use a bonus action to move the owl.
All right, no, I'm chill with trying to heal them every turn or
Okay.
keep them alive doing this.
Jude, as an incapacitated person, I don't believe you can move.
Also, can I ask, what does my stupid hat do?
Oh, the stupid hat doesn't.
It keeps the hair out of your eyes.
Your mom made it for you. The magic item that you have is a giant bow.
Giant crossbow.
So
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
that's where the magic.
Well, I
comes
was
from.
hoping the magic would be imbued with Mama's love and like it would just heal me.
I don't think so. All right, you're incapacitated. You cannot take actions or reactions. So basically, all you can do is stagger about. And
Can I stagger away from the people?
yes, but they will all be able to hit you.
And you'll be moving away from the
Let me-
owl
let me-
that is healing you.
Never mind.
At
Yeah.
the start, actually, since
don't
you
know,
started your
man.
turn inside the owl, you can roll another d6.
Oh, okay.
Inside the owl, huh?
Inside the owl.
Sorry.
1.
Okay, you're at 50.
You always roll ones.
Hey, man, it is what it is. You gotta.
Yo.
Every little hit point counts.
Yo, Bill, my thing says a creature affected by my whatever has a chance to every turn roll to get
Right. So you can try now to roll higher than a 15 with Constitution.
With the D20?
D20.
Okay, come on.
Get you out of there,
Come
man.
on. Come on.
Is it a 1?
It was a 1.
Oh my god.
All right, Jude, you are coughing and suffocating. Now, here's the thing about it. Moving away from them, they will each get to swing at you once. However, they're going to do that anyways.
Yeah.
So if you just start to walk backwards, at least you'll make the job a little easier on.
But I'm getting away from the owl, which is potentially healing me.
True.
I can move the owl.
But it's
if
healing
needed.
you a point at a time. They're going to hit you much harder than the
Yeah,
owls.
the way you're rolling on healing, it might be.
Okay, then I'm going to start moving away.
All right. I'm going to call your movement 15 feet because, let's call your movement 30 because you can just blindly run. However, I won't give you a lot of aim. I'm going to move you in the general direction of the door. Yeah. So we're just going to put you down near the door and
Can I stumble through the door?
I'm going to put you right next to the door because the assassin on your back will let you. He's
Okay.
kind of going to steer you. That being
How much
said,
did that guy get healed?
He will get healed on his turn.
Okay.
All right. So first guy hits you for 7. Dirkson. Another critical for Dirkson. Let's see what he gets. You might not even make it out of there. Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, as you lean back against your buddy who's trying to help you, you get hit so hard that you're reduced to 0, and you fall unconscious in the arms of your new friend. So for now, you are unconscious. Oh no, that was the owl.
But you're not bleeding out, which is
I miss you.
good.
I miss you so much, Jude. I miss you.
The regret.
Yeah, that
is-
was
I don't even know who Jude is.
the regret is palpable.
Hey, Jude. I miss you, bro.
All right. The thugs are going to try and incapacitate your new friend, and they swing at him.
I would like to remind the rest of you guys I don't actually fight. I have no combat ability.
You're saving the drunks.
So we're all just going to die.
We are gonna die.
The first one hits him. The second one has to step closer, so he gets right here.
You are a doctor.
Oh,
so.
man.
Yeah, I don't fight.
Yeah, you just stand. Yeah, we're so fucked.
Yeah, so
Fucked, dude.
so they knock out the rogue as well. So he's down, and he's on. Here's the cool part: is during his turn, that owl is still helping him out. So he's immediately rejuvenated.
Yay, owl.
Yeah, good boy.
Can I roll?
No, when it's your turn, you can roll. That's basically the same thing Jeromy just did.
Dead, motherfucker.
So the
Sorry.
Your funeral was beautiful, though. Like it was beautiful.
the assassin tries
Hate
valiantly.
all of you so much.
He tries valiantly
got
to
lucky.
drag Jude away, and as he does, the thugs swing at him again, and they knock him back down. So he's down again.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
All right.
This is brutal.
So,
God.
what do you want to do?
I
Oh, it's not. I don't.
just want to stay where I am. But actually, I don't know if I can help anyone. Actually, like, no, I actually can't help anyone right
You
now.
know you can.
Which one?
Just go in and hit somebody with
Yeah.
magic.
Yes,
can't help anyone.
do something other than freaking puke and bread.
I wanted to do this one.
Now,
his mic, he's dead.
I will say, as a first character ever
Pirate is a
played,
dick.
wizards are not easy to play as your first character. You have enough movement to get inside the room where your friends are fighting. Beyond that, you could probably do some attacks.
Anybody that's on our side. Anybody who's not on our
Yeah,
side.
I was like, what? Okay, I'd like to go in and help with the magic.
Okay, you're gonna go into the room.
This is your time to shine.
It's time to go into bar room.
You can be the hero we
Sobered
need.
up just a little bit, or just no, I would help everyone. I would go.
What are you gonna do?
I'd like to do the ray of sickness against
You could do anybody. But
Yeah, you can.
Guy.
Seen that page?
Dude,
do this
Dirkson.
guy or Dirkson.
Guy is a friend who is trying to help drag Jude out of the room.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I would say one of the guys that are attacking them.
I would do Dirkson.
Dirkson
Dirkson would
is
like that.
probably the most skilled fighter. The others are just maniacs, but they're also very dangerous maniacs.
Who's the
It's
guy
a ray
fighting?
attack, so she has to hit somebody in direct. So
Who's
either
the
this
guy
one-
fighting Guy?
This guy. Let me ping him. Hold on. This guy right here. See him?
No,
No, it's not appearing yet.
right there.
Oh, come on.
There, yeah. So I would.
All right,
Oh, okay, just that guy. Okay.
that guy. Ray of sickness on that guy.
Ray of sickness. Okay. Let me make sure that's gonna. So can. Make sure I got the.
So you
right
want to read
spell
that
here.
for him?
Let's see. Says make a ranged spell attack on hit. The target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution save. On a fail, it's poison until the end of your turn.
Okay. Roll a d20.
That's part of the game.
That's kind of the whole point of the game.
If I roll a 1 after I've been making fun of Rob, I swear. Karma.
Honestly, at this point, I don't want you to roll
Oh,
it.
12.
12 plus you get a bonus, which is your.
You hit him. So
13.
Okay, 13 hits, and roll the poison damage.
Which is.
What are we saying?
Which dice?
1d8. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I think it's
that little pyramid.
2d8 of poison.
Give me 2d8 roll.
Little pyramid guys.
No, that's a d4.
Double pyramid.
Double pyramids, like a double rainbow.
So
only
roll
for
these
pyramids.
and then roll that one. So 8 and a 3.
Okay, 8, 3 is 11. All right, he takes 11 damage.
Is that bad?
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Don't lie to me.
No, that's a good amount of damage for poison. Yeah.
Now, if he succeeded on his fail,
wanna get that for you,
he's
I'm
just
sorry.
poisoned?
Yeah, he's poisoned.
Okay, but he still takes the damage.
He still takes the damage, but if he does a Constitution save, and if he fails that, then he's poisoned.
Oh, he's not poisoned then.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you've hit him. You can see on his life bar how much that affected him, which
Cool.
isn't bad. Okay, you've moved and you've attacked. Wudda has gone. Now. Why do I not? Oh. How did I get back to him? Let's call it Captain Sharkchum's turn.
Cool. So being that I'm a scoundrel and I'm gonna gravitate towards other scoundrels, I'm gonna follow Wudda in.
Cool.
And reinitiate my fight.
Let's just
All right.
cause havoc. Like,
Chaotic neutral, I like to call it.
Now,
I think. I don't know. I didn't see it on here.
I'm going to say that you have advantage on any of the guys that are caught in that green mess over there.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, you'll get to deal extra sneak attack damage.
Sneaky snake.
Oh, that's so sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky, sir. Sneaky, sneaky.
Very sneaky.
So I guess I'm gonna crossbow that top motherfucker
Okay, hit him.
Hell yeah.
Roll attack.
with a d20.
Yes, D20 plus whatever your attack modifier on your crossbow is.
13 plus. Where the hell's my thing? Attack modifier. What's that? Where's that?
It's going to be on the 2-hit column under crossbow.
Oh, I knew that.
I'm going to tell you it already hit.
13 plus 7.
13 plus 7 is big hit.
Wow.
All right.
Big ol' hit.
So now
He's a big boy.
you're going to roll the damage modifier on that plus sneak attack damage, which I believe is a bunch of D6.
Cool.
So on the line underneath that crossbow attack, it should have an explanation of how the sneak attack works.
Yeah, ammunition, light loading, sneak attack, 3d6.
3d6 plus whatever the damage for the crossbow is.
What's its normal damage?
I think it's a d6 plus something.
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so that's 4d6 plus 4 is what your attack's going to be.
Oh shit! So 4d6s?
4d6 plus 4.
Whoa. 2, 2, 2, 6. So what? 10.
12 plus 4 is 16 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Nice
Nice hit.
Thank you.
job.
Okay, do
This is
you
a big boy hit.
It's a big boy.
now? You used your entire movement to get in the room. You could potentially still move by using a dash action this turn. I don't know where you would go with that though.
Could I dash towards that same guy that I just shot
Yes.
and sword him?
You can't attack him.
Don't
cannot
believe
sword
I
him.
don't believe you get a multi attack, so you don't
Gotcha.
get to attack again this turn.
How about dash towards Jude and possibly pull him out?
You gonna pull Jude?
Yeah, outside of that owl. He's liking
I
that
will
way too
give
much.
you. It's gonna take you 12 feet to get there, and then you can pull him just slightly away from one of the maniacs. But one of the maniacs is also gonna swing at you when you do that.
Okay.
You gonna try it?
Finally, someone's nice to me.
Owl, thank you.
Loot the,
Okay.
loot the
roll,
corpse.
Roll a
Sorry.
D. Oh, you haven't been damaged yet, right?
corpse.
Not yet.
Okay. So yeah, as you
He's just getting the corpse away so he could loot it. It's genius.
Isn't it?
you pull
Take
Jude,
anything you want, just not my crossbow.
you pull Jude out of the fray.
And outside of the owl, because he was joining that way too much.
Yeah, and
He was
he
inside
hits
of the
you.
owl. I don't know.
He hits you for 3 damage.
Okay.
So yeah, you've managed to at least pull Jude a little ways away.
28,
However.
25.
Okay, so that all happened. That guy. I'm gonna roll.
Red one.
Looks like Guy has fallen into the dust, and he coughs. His lifeless body seems to cough. a little.
How? How did he fall into the dust?
Well, the dust is on the ground, and he is now too. So, I will give you this. Okay, so he looks like he's not having a good time of death so far. We had Wudda go. Dirkson, he's gonna run up and be like, "No, you're not taking this away from me." And he runs up to you, Captain Sharkchum, and he swings at you. And I believe he misses.
Is it because of my uncanny dodge?
No, but if
Well,
if he hits you, you can use your uncanny dodge. And he misses you again because you're so dexterous and nimble. Okay,
Yay, Captain! Yay, Captain!
I'm basically Gumby.
the knights are up here trying to. One guy is trying to catch his breath, and he fails again. He's still. And he just can't get it. And the other guy's trying to wipe just sneezing dust off of his face. He can't get a handle on it. Cornelius, what are you doing?
Obviously, I can't see the knights, right?
You can see through the door that one of them had been affected, but you don't have a bead on them right now.
So,
Now, reminder: bonus action lets you move the owl.
yeah, I just noticed I have a spirit totem thing.
Does that act? Oh.
Yeah, I could summon more creatures that heal and do stuff.
Sure.
Yes, please, please.
Alice and I,
Spill the wine. Don't spill the wine. Save the wine.
So bonus action, I can summon move a spirit to point 60 feet, spectral, within 30 feet radius, and corporeal movable. Counts as a creature object and persistent for 1 minute. So I want to try to summon this bear.
Okay, gonna summon a bear.
I'm going to summon a bear.
What? Oh my god.
The bear says, my allies and I, if in the aura of the bear, immediately gain 5 plus my druid level in temporary HP while in the aura. My allies and I gain advantage on strength checks and saves while the bear is there.
How big is the bear's aura?
It doesn't say because they're like 4 animals I could summon.
And what is the name of the spell?
This is a spirit totem. But I didn't have it under my spells.
It doesn't say, so it's unlimited range.
It's just one of my druid abilities.
Very good. Let's see.
So yeah, it's not a spell. It's a natural druid thing.
This is that stupid Pathfinder thing.
Yay! Stupid Pathfinder things.
Stupid Pathfinder thing for the win.
Let's see what's going on. Bear. Claws, teeth, third
Dub
level.
bears.
Dumb bears.
Dub bears.
Dumb bears.
I could have also summoned a unicorn, guys, just for the record.
No, good choice. Good choice on bears.
What would-
Why
was gonna
are
say-
you messing around and summoning bears instead of
Because
unicorns?
people are dying and nobody's fighting.
Oh, well, fair enough.
That's fair.
I fought a little bit. I did a little fight.
All right, let's call it a 10-foot radius. I'm going to put that bear.
Small fight.
Put him right.
I would like to put him. Oh, that's a big.
That's a big bear.
It's a big boy.
Oh, my God.
He was.
That's going to be the tagline of this episode. It's a big boy.
That's a big boy. That's a good
so
boy.
big. First
Every
of all-
time you
He sits
say
on
that, Steph, our
everybody's-
views go up by like 10.
Now you got to look directly in the
First of
camera
all-
and just say it slowly, like
First of all,
that's
it was
a good
placed.
boy.
It was real big when it. That's what she said.
Yikes.
No, Steph, you just got to look directly at the camera now and be like, that's a big boy.
That's a
Do it for
small
Patreon.
boy.
Come on.
Do it for the Patreon.
Okay.
So yeah, ideally, I would like to place him between Jude and those marauders, and maybe adjacent to Dirkson.
Now, I believe the bear isn't an actual bear. It's just a. It looks. It's the look of a bear. It looks like a spirit animal, right?
Does it scare Dirkson away?
Trickery.
It's a
trickery.
spectral form of a bear, hawk, or unicorn of my choice, and with a 30-foot radius, it is incorporeal, immobile, doesn't count as a creature or object, and is persistent for 1 minute.
Sure.
The spirit persists 1 minute or until incapacitated, but it can be incapacitated, so it, I guess, can be perceived as a threat.
It can be incapacitated, so it can be attacked, but it is a spiritual form. They realize that it's not a real bear.
Boo.
So
Well, I'd be scared of a ghost bear
sure.
suddenly appearing.
All right, so you're going to put the bear closer to the enemies than to.
Yeah, I want to put him in a threatening position so that they are confused or not sure if they can go through a bear.
The bear rears up amongst the three maniacs. Temporary hit points are awarded, correct?
It doesn't say. It just says that it can be incapacitated, and I don't know if that's by a spell or what.
The aura, the spirit appears, gains temporary hit points equal to 5 plus your druid level. So that's 10 hit points for Captain Sharkchum. You're up to 35 hit points because they're temporary.
Whoa, dude.
Am I up to 10 and now
Jude?
conscious?
I'm gonna say you're at 10, but
Duh bears.
you're still on the ground.
Duh,
Or you're
bears.
still being dragged, so you're kind of prone as it stands.
Zombie 10 hit points.
And you see you see a guy sort of shake himself awake a little bit as well. The bear is there. It's a big ghost, scary man, and he's being scary, kind of in a ghosty way.
Yay, ghost bear. Duh bears.
Oh boy!
Duh bears.
Death bear.
I would prefer him to say picnic basket.
And you also get to move your owl as a bonus action, should you choose to.
Oh, shit, dude.
So you
So I will move the owl to where it can most heal
my teammates.
I'm going to have the owl pass over Guy and then pass over your other two teammates. Captain Sharkchum does not gain any benefit from this.
Because he has crazy amount of HP right
Because
now.
he's already over his maximum HP. However, Jude, you get to roll a d6.
Oh, thank God. Come on. Give me
And-
something to live for here.
Give me something
Two.
to believe in.
Achoo!
Hey,
Well, it'll count when he doesn't have
right.
that bonus HP, and well, this lasts for a minute. So.
it can last for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't count on it lasting for a minute because
That's
these
fine.
guys ain't afraid of no
You're
ghosts.
doing great, Jude. You're doing
Is
real
that
great.
DM foreshadow?
Yeah.
Okay,
Spoiler alert.
Well, if they're hitting the bear, they can't hit you.
Okay,
Jude.
that's fair.
Jude, you wake up in the arms of a strong man who has a strong, manly musk. And you think, dear God, Dirkson got to me. And you look up to see the smiling face of Captain Sharkchum. He has rum breath.
I look to Captain Sharkchum.
Sharkchum.
He got hit in the head pretty hard.
Sharkchum,
Shark
and I
pants.
say, I'm buying this man a crossbow.
Cool.
Dope.
He already has a crossbow.
That smell is.
A better crossbow.
Sure.
You can also try to stand up if you want.
I would like to stand up.
All right, I'm going to say that costs you 5 feet of movement. So you've got your remaining movement. Dirkson is standing right next to you.
Screw it. Can I attack him with my giant crossbow?
You sure can, brother.
Okay, roll a d20.
You want me to roll a d?
Or actually, no, go for Dirkson. He's closer.
Okay, you want Dirkson to roll a d20?
No, I'll roll.
Yeah, all right, roll it.
Okay. Come on, give me
Don't
something.
tell me to roll a
worthwhile.
d20. I tell you to roll. Is that a 1?
Is a 1.
Got
It was a 1.
Well, strength is 3.
You're cursed, bro.
All right, roll. You have a second attack though, so you can try
You
again.
know what? Screw
Maybe.
my dice.
Yeah, I usually don't believe in switching dice, but
Do
this
you want to
time.
use? Do you want to use one of these?
You know what? Yes, actually.
Do you want to maybe
Were you
not roll
rolling
it
your
on little
Diablo
paper?
dice?
Here's a dice tower. That way you can't blame it on your bad hand.
Oh, he was so proud of those dice.
5 plus 2, so 7.
No, your crossbow attack is way better than that. Your crossbow attack is like plus 11 or something.
To attack?
Yeah.
Or to 2 hit? Oh, yeah, it's plus 10.
Plus 10, so it's 5 plus 10.
Yes.
It still flies stray. You still don't hit him.
That's close though.
All right, now
You're getting closer.
here's what you can do. You still have all 25 feet of your movement. You can kind of hug Captain Sharkchum and drag him through the door and get the hell out of this torture chamber, or you can stay here and keep fighting.
Get the hell out of here.
Do you want to go by
You
yourself?
did not
or you wanna
strike
take
me as a
the kill?
runner.
No. I'm taking this beloved captain who has grabbed me and saved me and bringing him with me.
Okay, if you
Should've
do
kept to the
that,
code.
I'm going to give you half movement. It'll only get you to the door if you do that. You can get well outside the door if you go on your
Okay,
own.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm literally about to die, and you can dash away all like freaking Santa Claus.
We keep
So
to the
I'm-
code. Any man who falls behind is left behind.
Okay, so I am leaving his ass behind, and I'm running through that door.
All right, you're through the door. Do you want to keep running once you get past the door, or do you want to kind of like take cover?
I'll take cover.
All right, so you're going to get next to the door. The door is kind of hanging open. The key is still in the lock. It was left there by the Royal Guard.
Okay, can I take the key?
Yes, I'll give you an object interaction to take the key.
Okay.
The door is, like I said, though, still open.
Okay.
That being said, boop, 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 boop.
I recommend. Can I say something to my team, like through the doorway?
As
Yes,
he's running
yes.
up.
I recommend you guys get your asses out of here because I'm about to lock this door.
Okay.
Is it? Is
But
it
the
right for
enemies
us to-
also hear you say that.
I feel like
Hey,
I don't. I'm confused.
You're just drunk. More wine. More wine.
Do we stay or do I go?
One of the thugs approaches Sharkchum, and the other comes after Cornelius because he doesn't like this bear thing that's happening, and he sees that Cornelius was waving his hands around.
I'm just waving at bears, man.
And the attack on Cornelius is a failure. The attack on Captain Sharkchum is a hit for 7.
Which doesn't even matter because you have a temporary 35.
You have a temporary 10.
Well, 35 total, temporary 10.
Right. So, okay, so that happened. The thugs are like, little man, I'm gonna put you in my ass. And the one who's after Sharkchum is like, I bet you taste like rum candy. The other two that are choking,
Wow.
Oh my!
the other two that are choking, one of them gets us. Oh, they both do. They're both feeling good now. So they both shake off this dust. Snot drips from their faces, and one of them comes after Cornelius, and one of them comes after Captain Sharkchum. And
Well, it's a good thing our heavy tank just ran out of the room.
yeah, well, he's a ranged guy. So Sharkchum, you get hit for another 7.
Can I do a dodge?
You can uncanny dodge that.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
I believe that'll reduce it by half, correct?
I didn't read it. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
Okay, so let's call that a -4. Okay, and Cornelius,
Yes.
this guy, he's gonna. Oh, I just can't get a hold of this little rascal.
I'm very tiny.
You're gonna get hit for 5.
God damn it.
All right, it's just 5. And I need you to roll Constitution. I need you to roll concentration to see if your owl stays.
Okay. So I'm rolling concentration. And what's my bonus for concentration?
I don't think there is a bonus for concentration. You just have to beat 10.
I just have to beat 10.
Yeah.
14.
Hell
All right. The owl stays.
Apparently,
because
everyone can roll something higher
Hell
than a
yeah.
5 except me.
Cornelius.
A 1, to be honest.
Cornelius goes to his mind palace as this glass-covered cudgel scrapes across his face, and he concentrates on the healing aura of his owl friend. After that, Captain Sharkchum. Now, Captain Sharkchum, as a free thing, you can just disengage from your enemies and run away. Mm-hmm. Or you can stand there and fight.
Could I disengage from my enemies, and because I have like dashes or whatever, grab, I guess, Cornelius and pull his ass out too?
Oh man, Cornelius, you're gonna try to
Not
get?
me.
Well,
Not me.
I mean, you're drunk. You won't even feel it. You're fine.
It's gonna take you.
If I die, I die.
That's what I'm thinking. Just because.
If
got a
you
bear or
use your
whatever.
disengage
Right choice, right
action, and you do all that running, all right, I'll tell you what. You have enough movement to do that, but only if you describe it.
So you have to get through those guides and describe how you're going to do it.
Also, roll a d6, and you're going to heal that much.
Yay, ow.
You've got an owl friend.
I'm inside of an owl. I rolled a 2.
Okay, not bad.
Puts me up to what, 26?
26.
All right. So. Fuck. Not enough room for this.
You see through two bloody, muscular, filthy men that tiny Cornelius is being ganged up on, and he only weighs.
Not in the fun I was experimenting in college kind of way.
He
either.
only weighs 75 pounds. I mean, you've lifted barrels of rum that were heavier than that. Surely, Cornelius, having given you the aid of his owl friend, is worth your time.
Ooh, when you put it that way. So, I disengage. And then I run past a muscular man.
Indeed, you do.
Run into another muscular man.
Okay, but he's
Upon whom
Yeah.
I slide under.
under his legs.
Under his legs.
This is the sort of action that we're talking about.
Yes.
Upon absconding from him, I pop up. I find Cornelius, and in one fell swoop, I put him under my armpit. Because he's such a small little man, not weighed down by junk, if you will. He
Cornelius, make a Constitution save.
quite possibly be a eunuch.
Oh, God. His armpit.
There's a bit of a smell.
Yeah, there is. It's a 4 plus
1, so 5.
You take 1 poison damage. Okay.
Congratulations, I haven't had a wash in years. Upon grabbing Cornelius, I make way for the door. Running past Wudda, perhaps spinning him even, I don't know. Scooby-Doo style, whatever. Good luck figuring that one out. And we are outside.
All right, and you get right outside the door. Whoop, taking one of the maniacs with you, apparently. Let me see.
He's not that.
Send him away. Send him away.
All right, and the two maniac scoundrels look confused at what just happened.
I was about to say, yeah, we still have one maniac.
Yeah, he's around. Okay, so what's happening here? That's Jude. Jude needs not to be snuffly anymore. Wait, do you need to not be snuffly? You never made your save. All
No.
right, whatever. We'll say you did. Okay, next up.
Finally, something good going my way.
Guy, the assassin who had been locked up in the dungeon, he gets up while the rest of you had been distracted. He looks around and he takes that poison dagger and he stuffs it in his belt and he jukes past all the other guys. And as he gets outside the door, he grabs Wudda and sort of just pulls Wudda 5 feet real quick. While that happens, Wudda, do you want to fight him?
No.
Okay. There's a small
Peacemaker. Yeah.
She barely wants to fight the
white
things
flag.
killing us.
Yeah, white flag is in my hand.
Full Sweden.
the maniac. The maniac swings at you as you're pulled away from him, and he misses his hit.
Hell yeah.
However, Dirkson's not so happy to just let you go, and he runs to you, Wudda, and he slashes at you with his long sword.
Damn.
Your AC is real bad, so he's going to hit for that.
That sucks.
But you have bonus HP too.
Okay.
Yeah, like plus 10 or whatever.
And he's going to hit you. Ooh, so he hits you for 19 damage altogether.
Jesus Christ! Like, what the hell did I do?
So this would be 34 minus 19.
Oh, 34 minus 19.
Yeah, because she gets the bonus bear stuff,
She had
right?
the bonus bear 10.
What is
Okay.
what is that? 34 plus 19.
So that's 15.
Minus 19. You don't add.
What
You're at
is-
15 hit points.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Oh, you know what, though? Okay, Wudda, it's your turn.
Okay, what's up? What's going on?
You have a really angry captain of the enforcers swinging swords at you, and he's cut pretty deeply into your, let's say, your side. You're bleeding badly, but you actually felt quite a lot of healing from the bear that appeared out of nowhere. But it's not the first time you've seen hallucinatory animals, so you're willing to take your wounds and either get the hell out of there or stay and try and beat the shit out of these guys who are bothering you.
I would say get outside the door.
I look at the imaginary animal, and I'm like, what the fuck? And
The bear says,
I stealth. Can I stealth out? Is that possible?
you can disengage and just get out of there. You
Okay, I would like to disengage and just get
All
the
right.
fuck out.
You run out of there, and as you do, your teammates all slam the door. It closes, and it's not locked.
So I would like to insert the key and lock the door.
Okay, so you have locked all of these maniacs in there.
Thank you, Jesus. Like
No such thing.
that was my nightmare.
Also, I noticed that there is a crate next to the door.
Okay.
Can I pull that crate and press it against the door?
Sure.
As like a reinforcement to keep the door locked?
Yeah, that crate looks to weigh, let's say, 80, 90 pounds. So
Okay.
you can do it, but you'll have to do it on your turn.
Okay.
I let you lock the door for free. Let's see what happens with this knight up here.
Right.
The knight rolls, and finally, he's able to breathe. He gets to his feet, and he's brushing this dust off, and he's like, and he's like, what the fuck are you trying to do? And he looks at you, Captain Sharkchum, and he's like, what The fuck was that?
I would like to interject. Do you need a doctor, good sir? I happen to be
my
both a doctor and a
God.
professor. I can help.
Oh, I think I'm okay. And he looks to see that you guys have locked Dirkson and the rest of his maniacs in the prison cell. And he immediately feigns passing out. He just falls on the ground and starts to he just has his eyes closed.
Oh, thank God.
And his buddy looks up and also sees that all of the other guys have been locked in the cell. And he goes, "Oh no, Brad, he's been poisoned. And I gotta get you to safety or whatever." And he starts to drag his other knight friend over towards the stairs here. So they are removing themselves from this battle.
Ladies and gents, we have achieved freedom. Freedom. Sorry.
Freedom.
Cornelius.
If I survive this, you get free rum.
Cornelius, your spectral owl and your spectral bear are still inside the torture chamber.
Yes, but they are incorporeal, so I will move them to us.
Okay, one of them takes a bonus action to move, the owl, and I think the bear...
Oh, he may be immovable.
Yeah, I thought you said the bear is immovable.
As a bonus action, you have to use your bonus action to either move one or the other. If you want to use your full action to move both of them, or to use your bonus for one and your full action for the other, then I'll.
I also forgot that I had the bonus 10 HP, so I'm gonna adjust that as well.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yay, bear! Are we moved out of the bear's radius?
The bear's radius looks to be.
Because his aura is 30 feet.
It looks like Wudda and Cornelius are outside of it.
Okay, so then we would lose our bonus and just go to our normal HP?
Correct. So
Okay.
Wada's currently at 5, and Cornelius, you're at 13.
The owl's the best bet because
Oh, no, I'm-
the owl.
I'm at 15. I thought I was at 15.
But you had a bonus 10.
Yeah,
So
once you're 30
I would
feet
go
away
to
from the
23
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
because I was at 33,
Scared me.
and then I
Spooked
lose
me.
10.
bear. Oh, okay.
Spooketh.
So what do you want to do?
I will move the owl and try to have him pass through as many of us as we can do with the owl.
Cool. The owl bloops over each one of you, and this isn't the way this is meant to be played. Thank you. The owl is meant to be somewhere when someone starts their turn, but I'm going to let you each roll a d6.
So everybody roll a
just heal.
d6. Nice. I healed for 1.
I healed
Four.
for 1.
Oh, this guy's fucking ones.
And then I'm going to have the owl land on Jude. Okay, so Jude got 1 hit point.
Yeah, so I'm up to 3.
Okay, Sharkchum, what'd you get?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, you're at 30, correct?
Yes, but my max is 28.
Okay. Oh, your max is 28. Okay,
Yeah, so am I
you're
just
back
up
at
to
28.
28?
Yeah,
Okay.
your temporary hit points once lost
Right.
don't create a reservoir.
Gotcha.
Wudda, what did you get on your d6?
I got a 5.
A 5. So you're currently at. You're actually going to be at 10 because you're outside of the bear's reach.
You're fine.
Talk to me, pirate man.
Okay, Guy, he's up a little bit. And Cornelius, what's your current hit points?
I am at 24 now
24.
because I healed a whole 1.
Okay. So, all you guys have healed a little bit thanks to your little owl buddy, and this locked door stands between Dirkson and the rest of his maniacs and y'all. However, Cornelius, you still have an action unless you want to try to move that bear.
The door is locked, right?
The door has been locked.
I don't fight, so I would normally probably try to shoot them through the door with something, but I'm a pacifist.
Pacifist.
Hint for the rest of the team.
I don't understand that reference. I don't know what that means.
We're supposed to attack the door. We're supposed to fuck
attack
shit
the door.
Yeah.
I am gonna say that Cornelius. What are the odds that we just get away?
We kind of did.
Did we though? All right. I want to say that I will move the bear to our location. I will have the
Okay.
bear follow us.
I'm gonna have that bear just walk right through the wall.
Okay. He's a ghost.
Wall. Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Ghost
so
bear.
Cornelius and Wudda, you once again have your 10 temporary hit points. So
Yay.
Wudda, you're at 20. And Cornelius, what
so
did you say?
excited.
Are you at 34 now?
34 now.
Oh, I'm at 13 now, though.
I feel alive
Well,
again.
you always had them.
Yeah, you didn't. You never
Oh,
lost
you never
your.
lost
you never
yours.
went out of his.
Yeah,
aura.
you're actually at 3. If that bear walks away from you, you're at 3 hit points.
Yeah, no, that bear is my new
Make that
best
happen.
friend.
Let's
Well.
make it happen.
Yeah.
Bear, I'm buying you a crossbow.
Okay, that was Cornelius. Jude, you are up. You're on the other side of the door. You've just locked it. Captain
Okay.
Sharkchum stands directly in front of the door.
Okay, hold on. Remember correctly, if I remember right, one of these can go through objects.
Yes, your linear arrow can pass through any obstacle.
Okay.
I don't think it can pass through full cover, so it can't shoot through a wall. You could shoot it through a door or kind of around a column.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. Yeah, I think it can pass through a
Yeah,
wall.
no, I thought I remember like the piercing arrow or one of them because it can pass through people.
But you do have to be able to see the people.
Okay.
What kind of door is this? Can you describe the door for us so we know our options
It
for
is a
blowing?
metal door. On it, there's a 8-inch by 8-inch opening split by 4 metal bars.
Okay, I'm gonna take my crossbow.
I'm
Put
going
it
to. I'm
in-
going to yell to to Jude. My good sir, now if you were going to blow somebody up, now would be the time.
Yes, my moment. I'm going to put my crossbow onto the ledge of that door on the opening, and I'm going to use my bursting arrow on
Nice.
Dirkson.
Bursting arrow. Okay. Bursting arrow on Dirkson. Got it. All right, roll the attack.
Okay, so that one is a D20, right?
Yes, plus your 2 hit bonus, which I think we established is plus 10 or something.
Yes, plus.
Everyone in the comments, place your bets. He rolls a 1.
Come on, please. This is my moment to
We need
shine.
we need some hype in the comments. We need some energy. You want to
Please,
put it
for
through
the
the
love of
dice
God.
tower?
Okay.
What is going on?
First arrow is a miss.
Okay, but I have a second one.
Fucking guy, dude.
It's too
Okay,
good.
I'm gonna try this again.
All right. Give us your energy.
14
All right, 14. That's
plus 10.
yeah,
That's 24.
you're hitting. Okay, so roll your damage plus whatever the bursting arrow damage is.
Okay, so bursting arrow damage is increased to
Baby's first
4.
hit.
Okay, so I need 4 D6s
Okay.
plus
Your
a
D10.
D10. Which one's?
D10 is kind of it's shaped like a real cartoonish diamond.
It's a pentagon. It's got pentagons.
This one?
No, that's a D12. You can see the 12 on the side.
You want to use this?
No, that's apparently that's wrong.
10. Isn't it?
It's shaped like a gem.
We can count.
This one, right?
It's shaped, wait, let me see.
Is it like this thing?
Yeah, that's a D10.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay.
The
just take
0 is
whatever-
the 0 on that is a 10.
Right. Now that's also a double digits one, so just take whatever it rolls and
I found your actual 10.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, too bad. I'm already in the roll.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 on the D10, and then 6, 5, 1, and 6.
Okay. 6, 5, 6 is 17, 18. Plus another 1 is 19. Okay. So Dirkson, it just that arrow hits him. What's your plus damage on your crossbow?
That is plus 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus
My-
10 to hit or plus?
plus 10 to hit, and then the damage is 1d10 plus 5.
Okay, plus 5. Okay, so your arrow doesn't actually do that much damage to Dirkson. However, it hits him, and he's like,
Does it
I
explode?
thought you were gonna hit harder than that. And then it goes.
Oh, yes. And then as it explodes, Jude yells and exclaims in happy excitement, kaboom!
All right, so I believe that's an extra 18 damage was what the D6s were?
Yes.
It was 6, 6, 5, 1.
6, 6, 5, 1.
Okay. So that's 18 damage to Dirkson, and it's only within 5 feet of him, so it only damages one other guy.
Okay.
But the guy that's standing next to him wasn't feeling that well, so it really hits him hard. But he, as the sort of explosive shrapnel rips through him, you see him lift like this sort of shredded arm and just start to lick the blood with the last remnants of life that he has in it. And he's just like, show me that trick. I want to see more blood. So he's a sicko. That being said, all of the thugs rush towards the door and gather around it. They start swinging at Cap, and they're poking these sharp objects and blunt objects and hands and tongues through the
Through the small grate.
through the little hole. So I'm going to give them disadvantage. The first one does not. Oh, but the second one, he does hit you for 3 damage, Captain.
Okay. So from what, 28 to 25?
I got you. Yeah, 25. Cool. All right. So the thugs are now like just sticking whatever they can through that little porthole. One of them's got his mouth through, and he's trying to like bring the blade that he just stuck through the window, and he's trying to lick it from the other side because he's stupefied with idiotic bloodlust. And the guy, the assassin, he looks at you, Cornelius, and he's like, I don't have anything I can shoot at them. Thank you for getting me out, but if you can unlock that locker, I'll grab a crossbow and we'll finish them off.
Do I have a key for that? Oh no, I can.
No,
pick
but
the lock.
he saw the way that you got through his padlocks. And
I would like to pull out the bag of coins that we got at the beginning of the mission.
okay.
And I would like to clarify first that he is taking this job of being hired by me as a bodyguard.
He's like, bodyguard? There's too many other people here. There's a princess upstairs. She needs me more than you do.
Ah, yes, I am working for the princess. I am her doctor. I am her doctor professor.
He's like,
Dr. Professor.
he says, listen, if you're expecting me to leave here with you, you got another thing coming, buddy.
No,
After-
just protect me and my associates until we are, as long as we are in the vicinity of you.
He's like, all right, as long as I stay in the vicinity of you then, but once we're upstairs, he looks at the knife in his belt and he says, I got something else I need to do.
Fair. I will give him 1 gold coin.
He says, keep your gold. This is for Dirt Shallow. And he runs to the door of this this weapon locker.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Okay, when it's your turn, you can choose to follow him. Which
Got me all excited. I thought it was my turn.
it is now Wudda's turn. Wudda, you are standing behind Captain Sharkchum, who's standing. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Is it Wudda's turn? Actually, it is Sharkchum's turn. Let's say it's Sharkchum's turn.
Cool. Can I move away from the door so I don't get stabbed? Please. Thank you.
Sure. So you move a little bit north. You're out of the reach of their stabby stuff. What do you want to do now?
I noticed north there was like a treasure chest thing. Is that?
I mean, there's in this place, you can see that there's a chest in this locker that there's a wall between you. It's like a lattice work wall. You would have to pick the lock that Guy wants to get into before you can get to the locker.
I was looking at that thing way up there. That one.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, that thing. That big
I mean, that's a
golden-looking
chest.
thing.
Yeah, it's a chest. It could have anything in it, though. It's not necessarily indicative of treasure. It's not locked. It's just a big chest.
Ooh, looky. Let's go inside.
Okay, gonna go search through the chest. Okay, so Captain Sharkchum abandons the door, and he goes to open up
A pirate will
this
pirate.
chest.
Aye.
Inside of the chest is portraits. Several portraits of the Luscivious family for generations. Most of them are approximately life size from waist up. But
Do I see all of this happening with my super detective perception?
I mean, yeah, you notice Captain Sharkchum's just going and searching the place.
All right, I'm taking in clues.
All right, so that's your object interaction, Sharkchum. You do still technically have an action. You could fire off a crossbow round if you want.
I see no need.
Okay. So yeah, you're busily searching through other stuff. I mean, if you
He
want
can also pick locks, right?
you could try.
I was saying he could help Guy with that lock because he would want to steal all that stuff too.
Do you have thieves' tools in your inventory? I think you have navigator's tools.
I have thieves' tools.
Oh, you do.
And
So,
navigator's tools.
Yeah, you could potentially go and try and pick the lock that Guy is standing by.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Why not?
Cool. All
Something
right.
to do.
Roll thieves' tools proficiency.
What's that?
It's way down at the bottom of all your proficiency lists. It should say thieves' tools.
6 plus.
Yep.
and so what, a
plus
D20?
Yeah, anything D20 plus 6.
3.
Plus 6. Plus 6.
9.
So it's a 9. You stab a knife into the lock and jiggle it around a little bit, and immediately turn around defeated.
Sounds about right.
Now it is Wudda's turn.
Awesome.
Wudda, your body is full of alcohol and the fiery rage of a drunken
Wizard.
homeless guy. Or complete indifference to your surroundings. It's up to you. It's
Okay, I walk up to the door
you walk right up to the door.
and I look through the hole.
Okay.
Oh, that's Cornelius. Cornelius would like to be away from the door.
Cornelius wants to join me. We're a
Not for
team.
what she's about
We're
to
a
do.
team. And then I look through the door and I'm like, oh, it's really, really cold in here. How about some fireball? Shots.
All right, so you throw you throw
Tell him you're going to throw it through the grate, so you're not just blowing up
Oh,
the door.
sorry, through the grate.
Right. I believe a fireball is a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, upon impact.
Okay. So even drunk, you know you're not going to want to throw it too close to you. So you're going to throw this fireball just far enough away so that you can watch it without really getting singed by it. Each one of these dumbasses needs to make a dex check for standing near the door. And Dirkson's like, don't you do that. Hey. And as you throw this tiny bottle of alcohol, this burning Molotov cocktail through, each of them tries to avoid it. The first guy, I forgot some of them were incapacitated. Whatever. What is your spell save DC on your spell sheet? There should be a list. Oh, you know what? I have it right here. It's 15. Okay. So, first guy fails. Second guy fails. Third guy makes it, but he's only got 1 point of damage left. Fourth guy fails. Dirkson fails. All right, roll the damage for that fireball.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, don't we need to throw dexterity to find out if we're...
No, it was Wudda threw the fireball. Let me illuminate this for you.
So she
Just
gets
so
to
I know.
roll, just so everybody knows, it's 8d6
8d6.
for everybody who failed.
Right.
So each person is going to get 8d6 of damage. So who do you want her to roll for first?
Just roll the 8d6. They all take it. They all take it evenly, or they take half.
Jesus.
That's 6 of them or something.
So that's 28 damage.
28 damage.
Hi,
Okay.
hi, friends. Hi, friends.
So that
Our drunken hero.
These are my friends.
Wasn't it 8d6? That's 6
Oh.
d6.
Oh, so
roll a couple more and add that to 28.
Why'd you say that?
no, it's good. That's good. That's good.
More damage. It's bueno.
Plus
9.
28 plus 9.
Oh, shit.
37 damage.
38.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
The drunkest of us is the
37.
strongest.
It's that retard strength, guys.
It's just the magic and do the magic sometimes, you guys.
I will admonish you for using the R word. That's inappropriate.
My bad.
Thank you. All right. So, yeah, you kill every single one of these people.
Did
in
I just
here.
save the day?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you murdered 5 people.
Bitch.
So, yeah.
Beach.
Now, so there are now 5 charred bodies laying in this room. The house, one of the torture tables that had a dead body already on it is burning. And yeah, like there are no more combatants that are hostile to you. So we're no longer in combat.
Yay.
Awesome.
So, however, that did make a very loud noise. And you hear from the other room like,
I forgot there were people in the other room.
and you do see 2 maniacs, Cornelius, emerge from the rather bleak servants' quarters. So yeah,
Oh, we have company.
we're back in combat.
Oh my God! It was 2 seconds of happiness.
All right, Wudda has gone. Dirkson is dead.
It's my turn.
It's the knight's turn, but they're too busy. Like, oh, what are we gonna do? What's going on? You can hear them whispering to each other. Cornelius, what are you gonna do?
I am going to very quickly move to the door and unlock it for my new bodyguard and Captain Sharkchum to loot and protect me.
Hit me with a thieves'
Loot,
tools
pillage,
roll.
and plunder.
Thieves' tools roll. Oh, boo. It's a 6 plus 5, so 11.
11 does not make it. However, one of the knights behind you is like, "Oh man, he looks bad. Oh, I don't know where his keys went." And then he
He throws me the
tosses
keys.
a set of keys at you.
I would like to.
Cornelius.
I would like to over gesture. I'm going to do a big wink at him. Ah, I see. Wink, and
he's
I'm going
like-
to say wink.
And then the knight's like, "Oh, you scoundrels come in here and attack our enforcers. You won't make it out of here alive.
Ah, very good. Wink.
You just wait until my buddy is back up on his feet." And then the other guy is opening one eye entirely, feigning to still be passed out. All right, so you open the door
Yeah.
to this armory, and there's just a ton of weapons in here, and you guys can take whatever you want. Okay, that being said, it's Jude's turn.
Okay, so I would like to move to the entryway of that long hallway.
Over here on the right.
Yes.
Okay, first take D6 of healing.
Okay. Perfect. Because I need that. 4. Hey, not a 1.
You did it,
I'm
kid.
so proud of you.
I'm in the
right.
majors now.
I
Okay,
love that.
so since you have your crossbow, I'm not going to put you too close to the doorway because you want to have a little lead-in time on these guys.
Exactly. Yes, please.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
Can I use bursting arrow again, or?
Yeah,
Okay, then I would like to use bursting arrow on them.
shoot them.
Now there are non-combatants right next to them, right?
If you shoot the south one, the explosion should not affect this this servant who's up here. in the
Okay,
north.
then I would like to do that because Jude only cares about blowing people up who try to hurt him first.
All right,
yeah.
get blowing.
Okay, so roll the d20.
Ladies.
First of all, what's the range on that heavy crossbow? It's got to be over. It's got to be like 100.
100 and 400.
Yeah, you're fine.
I would also like to remind her that Jude was supposed to roll a d6 for his heal.
He did. He got
Oh, damn right.
four big points.
Yeah, so now I'm up to 7. Thank you for
Just
that.
making sure my owl is doing something.
Yes. Okay, so I rolled that plus a
Enjoy the
2d6.
screaming of the burning men inside the torture chamber.
Oh man.
Okay. I need one. Steph, can you hit me
No.
another d6?
Like a D6, like a D6.
You're done. You're done. You are absolutely done.
Oh, I'm just getting started. We have another 10 minutes. We can finish this entire mission in the next 12
Oh my
minutes.
god.
Let's
Oh,
do
I
it.
guess there's a part 3.
This is why I need to make these less combat heavy.
Oh, part three.
20 on the d6, and then a 6 and a 3 on the 6-sided dice.
You rolled a natural 20, guys, ladies and gents.
Okay.
Finally!
Wait. All right,
has
so
just
your
happened.
roll to hit was a natural 20.
Yes.
Roll 2d10,
Okay.
and then add
The damage.
whatever the damage bonus is. I believe it was +5.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. There you go.
So a critical hit lets you roll twice as many. Oh, wait. Does his exploding dice also get doubled?
Explodo.
Shit's about to go down.
Oh, I'm gonna
You said
kill
we
them.
couldn't do it in
Yeah,
10
let's
minutes?
just add it up. Let's add it up to get this over with.
Okay, so do I roll the d10, the d6 again?
No. Wait. Yes. And no. Remember what you rolled.
Okay, so I rolled a 9. So here, let me write that down.
You rolled a 9 for the. What were the 2d10?
I haven't rolled the 2d10 yet.
Roll those first.
Okay. Okay, that is a 9 and a 0.
Plus
Okay,
5.
so that's 19 damage plus 5.
Nice.
You deal 20.
Well, wait, I still get to roll my d6.
You deal
again.
24 damage with the arrow alone to this thug.
Yes, I'm going to.
As he's walking towards you,
Nice.
he makes eye contact with you and he says, "I'm gonna get you. You're a big one." And the crossbow bolt, this massive crossbow bolt, pierces directly through his throat. And he looks surprised, but somehow turned on by this. And he's like,
And as the exploding arrow is ticking, Jude locks eyes very intensely, almost sexual-like, and looks at him and slowly says,
all right. So Jude blows him up. All right. So you rolled how many? It was what, 5d6 or something?
no, so I rolled the 2d6, and I got a 6 and a 3.
Okay, that's 9.
And then I got to roll them again.
So it's just 2d6 extra for the exploding damage?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, it
roll
is.
those again. 9
Ones.
plus
1 and a 5, so
Did I not
6.
call the one? Did I not call the one?
You jinxed me.
5. Okay, so that's 15 damage
Extra.
extra to this guy, and he dies. His head is blown off of his body, and all the skull fragments.
Well, the guy next to him is the guy next to him within 10 feet.
He is.
He takes that damage as well.
within 10 feet?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was 5 feet.
No. It says the target and all other creatures within 10 feet take it.
Ooh, I was mistaken.
Take
You
2d6.
You also kill 2 servants.
Nice.
You know what?
That's
Small
a
price
bad
to pay.
dice. That's
Good
a bad
job, Jude.
dice.
You know what? Small price to pay.
Happy.
Oh boy. Yeah, they're not dead, but you definitely knock the shit out of 2 people. Just like spleens and just pelvises go erupting into their bodies.
See, it's not bad. I just knocked them out. It's a love tap.
They will die though if they're left to stay on the ground.
Okay.
It might
Good.
be owl time
Good.
for them. However, is there anything else you want to do? You still have a little bit of movement and a bonus action should you choose to use it.
I would like to just shoot a regular arrow at the other guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a whole other arrow. Okay, go ahead. Oh man, that was a good time to
10.
be critical.
Plus,
Yeah, you hit.
yes, plus another 10, so it's like 20.
Oh, wait. Roll to hit first.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You rolled a 10 to hit.
Yeah, I
So
rolled
it's
a
20
10.
to hit. Okay, roll damage with a d10.
The D10. A 1.
1 plus 5 is 6 points of damage. All right. So, yeah, the remaining thug is not feeling all that great. So he's up and still walking around, but, you know.
He's injured bad.
You definitely took your pound of flesh plus about 150 other pounds of flesh that are now scattered about the room.
Proud of you. Proud of you, Jude.
Cool.
Stepped up, Jude.
He did. Stepping right up to that.
Not but a minute ago, he was dead.
Speaking of stepping up,
As a doctor, I'm not a fan.
As an alive person, you should be.
yeah, so speaking of stepping up, the thug charges you with a he's now got a leg of his friend. He just picks it up before he goes, and he's holding it like a baseball bat, but as he's running. And he's going to hit you with that leg just as soon as his next turn happens. Captain Sharkchum, you have had a door opened in front of you, and a bunch of people explode beside you.
Let's do... That's a good one. I'll crossbow him, the guy attacking Jude,
Okay, roll to hit.
because I'd rather not have Jude die again. 19.
19 is a hit. How much damage?
D6. D6.
Now, he is engaged, so you get to do sneak attack damage. Since he's about to fight Jude, he's concentrating completely on Jude.
Cool, so just the D6?
D6 plus whatever sneak attack. I think that was another 4d6, you said?
Oh, 4 D6s?
Well, whatever you rolled last time.
Yeah, so it was like 4 if I remember correctly.
That's 3.
I thought you had one.
So wait, 1 damage one, and then a sneak one?
Oh, sorry,
4
hold
sneak
on.
ones?
Very sneaky.
Oh, so 3 D6.
Yeah, it's 3d6.
Oh, okay. So 4d6 altogether plus whatever your attack modifier is.
Woo!
6, 3, 2. So 12, 17?
Yeah. 17 plus. What's your attack bonus? It should be 1d6 plus.
4?
Okay, so 21 damage kills this dude dead. He drops.
Oh, yeah!
Yes!
He's-
Murder!
He drops the disembodied leg of his thug partner and falls to the ground.
Can Jude pick up the leg and say, I'm going to beat that prince?
If you want, yeah, you can carry a leg with you in your inventory, and you can use that with the same efficiency as your great club.
Oh, yes.
So if you want to hit somebody, I should technically call it an improvised weapon, but let's say you've done this before. Now you are once again out of combat, but this time there's nobody else to come.
I have something to do if we're out of combat.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I would like to use my herbalism kit.
Okay.
And the perfume I have to try to concoct a antidote for the poison. Because I do have a herbalism kit and the ability to make a small flame, so I should be able to put something together.
You can make a tincture of medical, like a salve. It won't, but you're just using the kit. The potion that or the bottle that she gave you will be of no use in making the antidote, but the herbalism kit has everything you need to at least soothe her symptoms.
Okay, I'm going to make that, and I will present it to my new bodyguard friend.
Cool.
And I would let him know.
If you are here to help the princess, this is a salve that will help with her condition. It's not a cure, but it should make the throwing up a little less throwy uppy.
He says, okay, let me see what I can do. And he turns around and he actually goes to the knight who's pretending to be poisoned. And he's like, here is an antidote for the poison that you've taken. And he whispers something in the knight's ear. And the knight on the ground opens his eyes and nods to him. With that, guy is like, he turns back to you and he's like, the royal guard will see to the welfare of the princess. We're we still have things to do. So the rest of you have free range to explore this armory. Like I said, every type of weapon you can imagine, plus maybe one or two things you don't see. Cornelius, before you've even done your herbalism thing, you do know that 2 innocent servants were killed.
I do.
Or knocked down.
Yeah. I have a bonus action to move the owl to them, right?
You can do that.
I would like to.
Okay.
I don't like owls.
Why?
I don't know. I'm scared of birds. I am though.
Batman, Court of Owls, man.
Okay. So, the 2 servants managed to get
And if
up.
I'm able to, I would like to move to them and be like, "Oh, don't worry, you're going to be fine. It's just little bits and pieces everywhere. I can put it back together. I am a doctor professor."
And they're like,
It's funny every time.
they're like, smart. Yowza. What happened to Dirkson? Is he dead? Is he going to come for us?
Oh, he is definitely not coming for anyone. And in both figuratively and literally.
You see them.
One of the kills.
Just wanted to kill.
You see them. The more well-off one takes the less well-off one, and they go to the northeast corner of the room, behind the staircase, and they start pulling the shelves to one of the sides. Behind it is a large tunnel, large enough for a man to fit through, and they start whispering amongst the other servants, like, "Come on, we gotta get out of here." The 2 knights over near this weapons locker, the one who is feigning poisonitude, gets up, and the 2 of them run up the stairs to the northwest. You hear their footsteps descend to the first floor and then to the second floor. You're all left downstairs with a bunch of dead maniacs and the corpse of Dirkson, as well as a bunch of dying and starving prisoners that are inside the the torture chamber.
Jude would like to calmly walk over to the corpse of Dirkson and pee on it.
Okay.
Well, you'd have to go through the whole door and everything.
Jude,
Worth it. Totally
You're,
worth
you're
it.
the one with the key. You can do it.
Jude
So
is
Jude unlocks the door and goes and pees on the
Jude
body
is
of
always
Dirkson.
fucking shit up. Like,
As you urinate upon the body of the head of the enforcers, you hear a satisfying as your piss strikes his charred body.
Oh, that's satisfying. Okay, I'm good. I'm much better now. Okay.
oh my god.
And with that, we've gone through another session without escaping from the Luscivious
Well,
Manor.
we can all escape through that gate right now, right? I can announce, "Good job, everyone!
Indeed
Good
you can.
news, everyone!
Look, we moved like 50 feet.
We would like to loot the armory and run."
All right.
Actually.
I mean, is that what everyone wants to do?
Sure.
Sure, fuck it.
Okay. The
Unless you want to have us back next week.
I mean, it depends on what your choice is. If you leave the Luscivious Manor, the mission is over.
Well, okay.
But we still have the prince, dude.
Take what you can. Give nothing back. Cut and run.
Well, my character would want to stay because he still hasn't solved the mystery of why the princess is sick. Just him personally would want to stay. I know
Jude
most
wants
of
to
our
stay on the potential that he can blow more people up.
Okay. Captain Sharkchum.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
All right. Captain Sharkchum's going to cut and run.
Actually, you know what? No, Jude would actually leave. He's like, fuck this.
Okay. Jude's going to take off.
With all 7 of his HP.
What
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say
What
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Do you want to follow the other drunks?
I'm neither here nor there. Just I'm neutral, man. I'll come. Where's the beer?
Wudda, there is several bottles of alcohol in this basement.
hell yeah.
You can choose to make off with them and
Okay.
go have a night on the town, or you can choose to stay and assist Cornelius as he tries to solve the mystery of the.
I'm gonna stay with Cornelius.
Okay, Wudda and Cornelius stay. Jude, Captain Sharkchum, and Guy. Jude and Sharkchum take off, and Guy is staying around, and he's looking for, and he's spending some time with that owl before he heads upstairs to do what he has to do. That being said, I keep saying that being said, and I want to stop saying it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up. Let's say a fond farewell to our adventurers for tonight. Let's start with Jeromy.
Hi, I'm Jeromy.
Jeromy, thank you for bringing the crowd tonight. And everyone in the chat, I'm so sorry that we didn't engage with you more. But Jeromy, these are your people. What do you want to say to them?
I do want to say hi to Icy and Georgie and the one Afro Ninja. I love you all. You're beautiful. Thank you for being here. And we are going to try to test this more on Twitch to see where we want to go with it. I believe, correct?
I like being on Twitch.
All right, so that's something we are going to look forward to.
Twitch.
So if you like this, do please follow the NerdBot Twitch page. And thank you all for tuning in. And if you don't know me, I'm Jeromy TV on Twitch. I have the cool little Jeromy emotes in there. And yeah, you can find me on Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram as Jeromy TV, Jeromy with an O.
All right, Scuba Steph.
Hey guys, Scuba Steph here. Thanks for joining us tonight. I like this game. I think it's super fun. I think we're one of the only D&D games on Twitch. Am I?
No, there's like 100.
There's
You'd be wrong.
billions even.
We're the best. We're the best D&D on Twitch.
You're probably the drunkest.
As of one night, we're the best D&D Twitch.
We're probably not the best D&D Twitch with a character named Cornelius tonight.
We're the second best. So make sure to give
We
NerdBot
got
a
the
follow.
best Cornelius.
That's
We
right.
got the best Cornelius. We got owls and stuff. It's great. So yeah, make sure to give NerdBot on Twitch a follow so you see when we go live. Is it a heart? It's a follow.
Yeah, hit the little heart.
Give us a little heart on NerdBot, and you'll see when we go live next. And I'm Scuba Steph. I do not scuba dive, and yeah, that's it.
I love how that has become the new moniker. I do not
I
scuba
do
dive.
not scuba dive.
Regular Rob.
Hi, thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Catch him at rocket_box.
On Instagram,
On
yeah.
Instagram.
I do dumb stuff. Oh, but Instagram's down, right? So
Yeah, so don't even, don't
When
even
it's
bother.
back up.
Is it back up?
Mine is not.
Mine isn't.
We'll find out tomorrow. Producer
Right.
Rob.
Producer Rob, I produce Nerd Talk Live Monday nights at about 9-ish p.m. We are going to be talking about all things nerdy, pop culture, anything you love or hate. We're going to discuss it, as well as Tuesday night, What's Better? Tune in. We are going to have an awesome argument. I know we skipped yesterday, but next week we are coming back with a vengeance and a fury of fight and anger.
An awesome argument. I love it.
Yes, we got to have the amazing Dungeon Master Bill here. Come on one of these days and
I'll
just
argue the shit out of something. I'll just give up after.
I'll argue,
5
Bill.
minutes. When it comes to arguments, I'm like, yeah, fine. It's yours. You get to take it. So, guys, I want to say thank you for coming all the way to Twitch from Facebook or wherever you came from. Some of you live here, and I thank you for having us in your home. I'm Loki Hates You. You can catch Dimension Dorks every Wednesday night at 8 PST. And yeah, we want your we kind of want your feedback, but not any of the bad ones, just the encouragement. And we're gonna see what happens next week. It looks like we lost at least 2 of our adventurers, but 2 of them might be sticking around. So until then, you just found out what's up the wizard's sleeve. Next time, maybe we'll find out what's up yours.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on.
we're gonna have to workshop that one.
that was amazing.
I wanted to call this.